Good afternoon or good morning, depends on what time you're watching this, to all of my lovely midlife conversationers. Where have I been? I have returned. I know I've been gone a long time, but I think if you went back to maybe one or two of my past uploads, I did tell you that I have been very busy collaborating with my beautiful daughter Lucy, and we have created together a brand called Lucy's Beauty Box. So as you can imagine, girls and boys, Ollie, I know you're watching. I had to give you a shout out, but hey, you will know that when you start up a new venture, it is extremely time consuming. And then look, on top of that, Lucy had her 21st birthday party, and of course, I was the event organiser of the decade. I really felt like it, and in fact I felt like it was my birthday party as well, because after all I did give birth to her at £9 3 ounces, so to me. But the party was brilliant and everything came together so wonderfully well, and we had the most amazing time. So I thought to myself, right, party's out the way, party planning's past. Lucy's Beauty Box has taken off and is doing very well. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, Lucy's Beauty Box, and if you want to like and have a look at our Facebook page, also Lucy's Beauty Box. All these demands I make of you girls, I'm ever so sorry, but it's all worth it, because if you like anything to do with makeup, accessories, fashion, it's all comes under that whole banner. So take a look over there after this and let me know what you think. So, what I wanted to bring to you today, I've got 3 things that I have been using myself, one of which is this. Now, under my Lucy Beauty Box banner, Lucy and myself, we designed what we call the pyramid palette, and it is the most nifty. It's under 15 quid sterling. It is made of high-end acrylic and it's black, as you can see, and it's really easy to clean. Now, what you do is as you can see, there are little recesses in there. You pour your foundation in. I actually, and this isn't a sales ploy, girls and guys, I use this every single day because I was one of these people that for years put my makeup on my hand. You know, you might go out, forget to wash it off, and then you've got patchy, you know, you can't pass it off as an accessory. So I was really eager to get one of these designed, and I'm loving it. So basically, you put your foundation in here, or you can put your primer in here, and you mix it up, and it is, and you know what else? You don't use as much foundation. So I've used it today. When you put your foundation on, it actually goes on a much nicer, I don't want to say thickness, but an amount that you put on. It's not caked, and it goes on very, very smoothly as well, because you're controlling the amount that you put on the brush. Now, the other thing that I use this for, apart from primer, is I've got a little Bourjois Pump Action moisturising blusher, and it's a very, very faint colour. I give a little pump in there, and then I'm able to put it on. So it is really brilliant. If you like the look of that, girls, you should get yourself one. So that's one of my absolute firm favourites. And also, those of you, which I do as well, that like to mix your foundation colours, also brilliant. And look, if you're a guy and you wear foundation, we made sure that the holding hole is big enough for a bigger thumb or a toe. You know, if you feel inclined. Only kidding. So that is my real favourite accessory that I take everywhere with me. Now, the thing that I've bought recently that I really do love, and it was one of those purchases that I was so glad I made, it is a Charlotte Tilbury palette. Now, I've got these colours on now. I went to a wedding a few weeks ago, and you know what it's like. It wasn't a wedding local to me. I had to go down to Cornwall, which was beautiful, to the most amazing place called Bochanock Manor down in sunny Cornwall. Now, I was putting all my stuff together and I thought, right, I don't want to take too many makeup products. So I got myself the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I got it because I was watching Wayne Goss do a review on it, and I thought, right, I'm going to give that a go. So I bought it online, and the colours in there are perfect. This one I use as a base coat on my eyelids and underneath my eyebrows, and then you've got, you know, you've got the brown, which is like a matte, you've got more of a shimmery, you've got a bronzer, which is fabulous and it's not orange, you've got a lovely highlighter, and you've got two colour blushes there. What I tend to do with my blusher brush is I kind of go over the two of them, so that when you blend it in, and then if I want a little bit to add more of a higher colour, I put a little bit more pink on there. So that is my go-to, beautiful and really good quality, and it's great because I'm able to just stick it in my toiletry bag, and if I go anywhere I haven't got to worry about, oh, I haven't got that palette, I haven't got that palette. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I love my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani limited edition one as well, but this, for practicality and for colour, fantastic. So I'll just put that down with my pyramid palette. Now, what is this, you ask? It's summer, and I like to have a little bit of a tan, don't we all? So it was my gorgeous daughter Lucy that told me about these tanning tablets. Now, don't go, shock horror. You don't know what you're taking, because I have heard, obviously, that there are tanning tablets out there that can give you side effects, make you feel a little bit nauseous, etc, etc. Well, we absolutely Googled the living daylights out of these, and no side effects. 5 stars out of 5 stars, all natural, and look, they're a Holland and Barrett product. This company, it bases all of its products on being natural and healthy, without harsh preservatives. So you take 2 a day, every day, and what it does is it encourages the melanin in your melanin. Try saying that when you've had a drink. Not that I have, because it's lunchtime and I don't drink in the day, if I can help it. 2 a day, every day, and as I said, what it does is it brings the melanin to the top of your skin. So whereas you have a really lovely sunny day, and here in Blighty, if it's sunny, you're like, quick, get out there in the garden. I'm at an age now where I want to look after my skin. So you only need to spend half the amount of time in the garden. And I mean, look, I've got actually a really good colour. And that's because I've been taking these for the past month. I'll do an hour here, if the sun's out. Not in May, because it was really bitterly cold. But the last week or so I've been able to catch, and I've been to Barbados as well. So I got my base tan, came back, took the tablets, and these have actually enabled me to maintain my colour. And because they have, I'm not diving to get into the sun, so I'm doing it at a very safe pace, plus wearing my SPF 30. Girls, don't forget your sun factor, your protection, because one has to look after the skin, as it is the largest organ in the body. So, have a little look-see. They are fantastic, and I would highly recommend anybody that's going on holiday and wants to prep their skin and wants to make sure that they get a good tan, they don't have to be sitting under the harsh midday sun rays. They're my go-to summer product as well. So, I hope you like what I've reviewed. This isn't normally, you know, I'm normally babbling on for at least another 15 minutes. But I'm going to make it short and sweet. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and I've missed you. And like I said before, I'm not going to upload stuff just for the sake of an upload. I want to upload videos to you when I really feel like I've got something to say, and I feel that you're going to enjoy it. So those 3 things I would recommend. And like I said, get yourself over to Lucy's Beauty Box if you're on Instagram. And sorry, that was my son. There's always a really annoying teenager in the house when you're doing stuff like this, but I'm not even going to edit it out because, hey, you know me now. But really lovely speaking to you, and I hope to see you again soon. Mwah! Enjoy your weekend. Bye, girls.